on there today as well. If you somebody maybe you have issue, or if you know somebody from outside the area that can't pick up the radio station, grandma, grandpa, and uncle, whoever it might be, get a hold of them and let them know that they can go to YouTube and then search for KTUI Live, and the audio will be on the air there as well.
It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of people here already. If you're, the moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and everybody else, there's a bunch of them here already. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This is a fun time for these kids. They're trying to learn the game, but they have to have fun at the same time they're trying to learn it.
And for the most part, I mean, there's going to be exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, in my experience, that was a big thing. And I know league organizers always stress this, to teach the kids the basics and the fundamentals of the game, but make sure they have a good time while they're doing it. Because if it turns into a job when they're 9 and 10 years old, you're going to lose them by the time they get high school age or possibly beyond that. So,
right.
They're kids. They need to have fun. Okay. Put that back there.
Here.
Good morning.
Yeah. Our radio station owner and sponsor of the team here with us, Robert Scott. So I understand you're involved on the board.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Not much. I try not to get involved with all the rules and the regulations and all that because, I don't understand much about baseball to begin with. So they invited me and asked me to help out. And this is one of those areas that they've asked me to help out is getting the word out. And I think this is doing a good job of that.
Are all the teams full? Is there enough players for every team? Do you know?
I don't know. I believe they're all full. We've got two teams here that have got 10, 11 kids apiece.
Yep, 10 on one team, 11 on the other. Yeah. The who's all on the board? Do you know for sure, or who's the major players of the board? TJ Carey was out here earlier, and he
TJ's
helped
on the board.
Fields.
Brad Schatz is on the board. I don't know who else is on the board. Got a lot of good men though.
Put you on the spot, did I?
Yeah, put me on the spot and ask me questions I don't know.
All right, tell me what I want to ask you. What do I want to ask you?
I don't know what you want to ask me. I think these Little League, they're great for these kids to start enjoying baseball. Not all of them are going to grow up and play high school ball. Not all of them are going to grow up and play college ball, but it's a great introduction to the sport.
From a coaching standpoint, too, you have to really be careful on your teaching aspects because you can demoralize a kid and make a kid really feel bad if you're not careful with what you're doing with them.
Yeah.
How you talk to them.
I actually did coach a team. It's been about 5 or 6 years ago. And once again, I don't really know a whole lot about baseball. I know the fundamentals. I know that when the ball comes at you and you're at the plate, you need to swing and hit that ball. I know that once you hit the ball, you got to run to the next base.
In the proper order.
But they were in the proper order, yeah. Yeah. And, in the age group that I was coaching, the proper order was one of the things we were teaching.
Yeah.
But they were scraping the bottom of the barrel when they asked me to coach that year.
No, they're trying to teach you, too. You're good with kids. We see that with the associate vice president standing back behind us back there.
Oh, yeah.
He's keeping an eye on things. We're talking about your son, Barrett. Help me here. The one at the first pitch, Jason Alexander. My mind went blank. Now, throwing at the first pitch, this is actually their first game, or is this the first?
I was thinking this was the first game, but I think we've got some stats from the few prior games, so this might be their third game now.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, just looking at how many at-bats they had, it was probably their third game because most of these guys in the lineup have
their fourth game.
Okay. Okay, now they do play a couple of the rules. They allow a maximum of 5 runs per inning, so it's either they score 5 runs. If they score 5 runs before 3 outs, they end the inning, or if they get 3 outs before 5 runs, they end the inning. You do bat everybody in the lineup. So if you've got I know KTUI has got 10 on their list, and the Budget Lodging has 11. Now, and I didn't ask TJ this, but it looks like they have. I know Budget Lodging has 10 in the field. They have a right center and a left center.
Right.
So I guess that's something different than regular baseball. And when they get a little bit older, of course they won't be doing that. But that gives everybody a chance to play in the field. because if you get in some of these situations where you have 15, 16, 20 kids on a roster, you either have to make wholesale substitutions or somebody's coming out, every inning, and you don't usually play a lot of innings. So this way you've got everybody in the field to start and everybody gets a little experience.
You also got told I just got a text message that he was a good player and a hitter, meaning you.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, that guy knows some stuff.
Well, yeah, but he's biased.
He'd be biased.
He is a little biased. We're going to have the first pitch now, Bobby.
Yes, by golly. We have Alderman Jason Alexander from the city of Sullivan is going out to the pitching rubber. It's not a mound at this level. It's just pitching off flat ground, and he's out on the pitching rubber. And receiving the first pitch is going to be Garrett Wallace, who is the pitcher for Budget Lodging. There's the windup, and now it's close to the plate anyway. Looked like it may caught the outside corner.
Yeah, outside front corner. That's all you needed.
Yeah. In the high school games we've seen, that would have been a strike.
Absolutely would have been.
So Jason Alexander, and he's going to come up and visit with us here in a little bit as well. We'll find out how he was afforded the honor of throwing out the pitch today. Or was he the only one willing to do it? Or
I don't know. Didn't you want to go out and throw it out? You were not asked.
No, I didn't want to. They didn't ask me. They knew I couldn't get it across the plate.
All right. So let's go over a lineup. I think KTUI is going to be the home. Well, maybe not. Yeah, they're going to be the home team. They're all gathered up, and they've got the gloves on and not wearing batting helmets, so that means they're going out in the field. And looking at the batting order for Budget Lodging, Jeremiah Jenkins will be leading off and playing third base. Zachary Denny wears number 13. He'll be playing first base and batting second. Playing left center, batting third, is number 3, Charles Sanders. The cleanup hitter and playing left field, number 16, Mason Walton. Batting fifth at shortstop, number 20, Blake Wallace. Batting sixth at second base, number 29, Tiger Whitford. And then batting seventh in right field, number 15, Tyler Fagan. Batting eighth is number 2, Zachary Denny. Batting ninth in right center is number 4, Keandre Bouse. Batting 10th in pitching is number 17, Garrett Wallace. And batting 11th in catching is number 5, Camden Blankenship. And, Mike, you got a guess here?
Well, yeah, we do. Jason Howard, Jason Alexander's here. Jason's an alderman here in town. And also give you a little plug there, the owner of Budget Lodging, or the manager?
Owner, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Good morning, Mike and Bobby.
Now we know why he threw out the first pitch.
Well, it was your sponsor.
We were gonna ask you, how you were afforded the honor of throwing out the first pitch today, but
I think I may be playing some dual roles here this morning.
Okay.
So team sponsor. I think I'm helping out the mayor today as well.
Oh,
yeah. The mayor's got you working as well today.
Yeah,
huh?
He's got me working.
Well,
yeah,
I thought it's a Saturday. You're not supposed to
It is
work
a Saturday. It's a perfect day to be at the Sullivan ballpark.
That's what we said. Do we have to file an official protest with City Hall having you work on Saturday? I mean, is that something we need to do? Or?
No, they expect me to do that occasionally. So,
So you're an alderman for which ward?
Alderman Ward 2.
Ward 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Sam's ward or not. I'm not sure actually. Where is Ward 2?
Ward 2 is a good part of town. I don't know if you've noticed.
I'm on Ward 1, so I like Ward 1.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. That's mostly on the north side of the interstate.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's Sam's side.
For the most part, yeah.
So what got you involved with Little League? Is there something you did growing up? Or?
Oh, gosh. Grew up played every year that I was eligible. Yeah. Grew up playing on this field right here. Matter of fact, I was trying to remember, sometimes our memories of childhood are not exactly accurate, but I could swear that when I was playing on this field that KTUI had a van and it would be televised. Did they used to televise Little League games?
Yeah, we did for a few years. That was on Channel 6, which is part of Fidelity.
Right.
And Fidelity no longer exists.
Right.
So we no longer have a TV channel.
Yeah, so I remember a night, I don't remember what age I was, I guess the age of these guys, and I was pitching and the van was set up and it was on TV, and I got, the batter drove a ball right back to me and busted my mouth, and I got carted off and went to the hospital, and I was like, any game but the televised game.
Something to think about all the rest of your life, right?
Yeah, so that's why I was wondering, like, did I remember this correctly? Was it really a TV broadcast of that game?
Well, I tell you what.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
Little League's a big part of Sullivan, man. I love it.
Yeah, and they've had strong leagues for years here, and I think, and of course, there's teams from out of town that come in as well, and it's good to see that because it gives opportunities for all these kids to come in and play. Some towns maybe don't have as strong a Little League program as what they have here. So some teams maybe do have to go on the road to get some games in. And, it's good that Sullivan's got this down here, and you've got teams from all area coming in for especially these like 10U, 12U, 14U teams. It's good to see them coming down and having the facility here to do it.
Well, it's great to do it. Looks like we got Jenkins, number 1, up to bat here. Let's see how he does. It's a good thing they don't have me pitching. I had one chance and threw it pretty wide to the outside. I
don't know.
Really
disappointed. The front corner.
Did it?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
we had some high school games this year. That would have been an easy strike.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we called it a strike from our position here. So
Well,
Yeah.
so not only did I play ball, but I was umpiring too. So I'm kind of done it all out here on the field.
Trenton Carey is pitching for KTUI, and Matt Driggers is behind the plate. Jeremiah Jenkins is at the plate, and it's a 2-ball, no-strike count to him. And again, there are 4 outfielders. They've got right field, right center, and left field. There's the 2-0 pitch. It's high and over everybody's head to the backstop. So
there are one of the rules that I did hear about, and correct me if I'm wrong on this. You cannot steal home, or you can't come home with a pass ball. That's just
you can't steal home on a pass ball. He swings a 3-0 pitch.
3-0 pitch swing.
Misses it. Tony La Russa would be mad at him for that.
Yeah, he would. Yeah,
especially if he hit a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be a news conference on that.
Yeah, there would be.
Move
It'd be
there.
crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there'd be discussion in the dugout and all sorts of things going on. The coaches for the budget lodging team, head coach is Tim Denny, assistant coach is Jesse Fagan, and a strike. So the count goes full of 3-2 to Jeremiah Jenkins with Zachary Denny, the first baseman, on deck for budget lodging.
A lot of folks showing up. I'm glad to see that.
3-2 pitch is outside and back to the screen, so a leadoff walk.
There's no pitch count on these guys, so they can pitch as much as they want them to.
No, I think they can go as long as they can.
Yeah.
As long as the coach will let them.
Yep.
We just want to get the ball over the plate on this game here.
Yeah,
right?
they can. They can't take leadoffs. I guess they can steal bases. There you go.
I see that fake move to
Yeah,
first.
I
He
saw
stepped
that.
off the rubber.
Yeah,
and made
yeah.
that a legal move. It's
Yeah,
a
it was.
well-trained pitcher out there. Must be
Batter,
a carry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
okay.
Yeah.
Runner goes, steals second, a swing and a miss by the batter, Zachary Denny.
Guess that's TJ's boy.
Yes, I believe so.
Swing and a miss at a high pitch, and runner steals third.
Well, the carries have a long history of
Boy, don't they
Little
know?
League ball.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. From baseball and football.
Yeah, you can't hardly shake a stick without.
Even bowling now.
Oh, they're getting into a real sport.
Oh, yeah.
Strike 3 called. And that'll send number 13,
Mr. Bradford.
Bradford. I had him down as Denny. I guess I put the wrong one down.
Yeah, this
Oh,
should be
you have Jace Bradford, sorry.
Charles Sanders coming up.
Yep, now we got it right.
So we got a lot of people listening to us, and we're glad to have you on the air. Strike call, outside corner.
Right-handed batter, and again, the umpire tells the runner he's got to go back to third base.
Jeremiah Jenkins coming down the line. He says, I think I'll go score. No, you can't do that. Got to go back.
Well, that's hard not to run when that ball
it is.
gets away from the catcher.
Oh, yeah. You know,
absolutely is.
Oh, you see them do it. You see the pros do it. The high school, college kids do it. It's tough. Here's the windup and the pitch by Trenton Carey.
Oh.
Ball fouled out of play and
Pick that up.
hits off the trash can over here. Right,
Keandre Bounce gets out of the way of that ball. What's the matter with him?
he didn't. He wasn't wearing his glove.
No,
Should have been wearing his glove.
he's got his helmet. He could have caught that with his helmet.
No balls, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball to third. Third baseman charges up with it over to first and off the mark. Runner is safe, and he's going to stay at first base.
First base hit of the contest.
Here comes one of my favorite players.
Wonder why that is.
This here's Blake Wallace. He's my nephew. An
Okay.
up-and-coming star for
I
the
got
Little
something
League.
wrong here. Then I had
Yeah,
Mason
they're
Walton.
batting him out of order because I had Walton batting in this spot. There's a ball hit to second, scooped up with the second baseman. Throw to first. He steps on for the out.
Got a sacrifice out of it.
Yeah, ground ball 4-3, and runner goes to second base.
He's not here. Okay, Mason Walton's not here.
Okay.
That's good reason why.
So 4-3 on the put out for out number 2. That'll bring in Tiger Whitford. There's a first pitch strike as the runner goes over to third base.
Yeah, this is just a lot of fun to watch the kids. As long as they have fun, it's so important.
Have fun and learn.
Yep.
Learn some things.
Well, it could be very easy, like John or Bobby mentioned earlier. The former Eagles, or future Eagles, I guess you could say, future Eagles be out here. Something Harbor be glad to see.
Yeah, and it's a joy getting to coach kids at this age too, because boy, the difference from the first practice to getting into the season, into the last game, and seeing the progression of the kids, seeing them learn.
Yep.
Some kids show up, struggling to catch and throw a ball, and
strike
three call. Caught the outside corner as the batter looking back at the umpire, and he says, yeah, that's strike 3. It's 3 outs. So in the inning, for Budget Lodging, they score a run. They get 1 hit, and there was 1 left on base. So we have played a half inning, and KTUI comes to bat when we come back after these messages.
Peterson Oil Company is your hometown propane dealer. Peterson Oil is the propane company that keeps your prices as low as possible throughout the year. Did you know that you can order your propane online at petersonpropane.com? When you give your business to Peterson Oil Company, you know that you're doing business with a local propane dealer who's been a part of our community for many, many years. With 2 offices to serve you, 1654 Highway 28 West in Owensville and 200 West Euclid in Sullivan, call 468-6600 for Peterson Oil Company.
Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors in Sullivan is an honest, professional, and friendly real estate agency with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Whether you're buying or selling, the experienced agents with Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors will help guide you through this difficult process. Rachel Shoemaker and her agents use the latest technology like CirclePix marketing, Facebook, and other social media. If you're looking for a full or part-time career, contact Rachel to find out how you can become an agent. A vital part of our community, Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors of Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Taylor Medlin, owner of a small, locally owned and operated luxury pet care facility located in Sullivan, Missouri. Whether we're picking your pup up for a fun day at daycare, sending free daily picture updates while you're away on a vacation, or pampering them in our salon and spa, you will have peace of mind knowing they are in the best of hands. Give us a call at 573-468-PETS. Check out our website, MedlinPetCompany.com, or our Facebook page, where you can request services on our online portal or app. We are dedicated to celebrating the special bond between humans and our pet, their well-being and happiness above all else.
All right, getting to the bottom of the first inning is the pitcher for Budget Lodging, and that is Garrett Wallace, is out on the pitching rubber. And leading things off for the KTUI squad is going to be the first baseman, Barrett Schatz. He'll be followed by number 2, Matt Driggers, number 22, Trenton Carey, who's pitching today, number 12, Brendan Feemster. First pitch is outside for a ball.
It didn't look that far outside.
Yeah. Then Caleb Perry wears number 4, bats 5th. Sawyer Presley wears number 10 and bats 6th. Pitch is low for ball 2. And batting 7th is number 6, Brody Binkholder. Batting 8th, number 3, Rylan Scott. Batting 9th, number 7, Tyson Crow. And batting 10th, number 15, Trent Black. Pitch is inside low for a ball. 3 balls, no strike count to the leadoff batter for KTUI, Barrett Schatz. You're going to have to watch me. I'm probably going to say Barrett Scott before it's all said and done.
He's back here behind.
Yeah, he's back here behind us. So a 3-0 pitch on the way, kind of floated in there, and it's ball 4 inside. So a leadoff walk. Budget Lodging leads 1-0 bottom of the first.
As an umpire, this has got to be really, really difficult to call balls and strikes because you're trying to call something close, but yet you're trying to call it fair so the kids understand it.
Swing and a miss, and the runner takes off for second base with the steal.
Do we have enough umpires, I wonder, here in town? Whoa.
Boy, swings of one high over his head.
We've seen that today. Or this year.
And 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't know, the umpires, I know they get paid to do this. Any idea, Jason, how much they make? Any idea?
Well, when I did it, it was $12 a game. I think it's probably gone up since then.
Foul tip just off the catcher's gear.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's in charge of the umpires?
I don't even know. This umpire right here, who is it? Wyatt Thompson? Wyatt Thompson, I was informed of. I know I talked to Ben Cook the other day, and he's doing a game up on the...
Oop, good cut and a foul back.
I call the big field. I don't know if that's actually what field that is up there, but
Field 3.
Field 3. So I know they need umpires.
Yeah, that's a pretty common thread these days,
Yeah.
no matter what the level. Ooh, he called strike 3 at the knees on the inside corner.
Okay.
Out number 1. And again,
It's hard.
it is. It
very
is
hard.
because, you're not talking pinpoint control here.
Right.
So if it's over the plate and anywhere close,
We need to call it.
they're going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
They should. It's
And then the parents need to remember to be generous and
yes.
merciful and understanding.
Nobody else wants to be out there.
Yeah, because you strike on the inside corner as the batter backs out of the way from an inside pitch, but caught the corner. Yeah, you see one umpire out here. You don't, there's not two, and like you would see at a lot of games.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of times they're younger fellas that are learning.
Yeah, high school or
Pitches high, 3-1, and that's part of it. A lot of these guys, as they come out here as young guys and umpire city league, little league type stuff. Strike on the outside corner, 3-2, and you hope that it's a positive experience for them because there's a huge need for umpires at the high school level all over the state of Missouri, and most states really have just a big shortage of referees and umpires at all levels in all sports. So it's good to see them as young guys come out here, and hopefully they stay with it. Hopefully they don't catch too much abuse. Yeah,
I came up through the James Johnson School of Umpiring, and there was a lot of training. We got all our training and classes, none of that was paid. So we spent a lot of hours in the classroom learning the rule book and positioning on the field and all that. And that was volunteer time just to get to do the job. And if I remember right, even at this level, we still had 2 umpires on the field back in the day.
Surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised there was only 1.
So
ground ball too short. Shortstop is up with it, throws over, and he's safe. The run scores. We're tied 1-1 on a base hit by Brendan Feemster.
Hit that ball pretty hard. Shortstop there.
He did. That right fielder did a good job backing up the throw at first.
Yep.
That's something you don't see.
No.
And it's good to see coaches are teaching that part of the game. Not just what goes on at the plate and that sort of thing, but everybody has some place to be on every pitch.
You even see that in the major league still. You see where they mess up a play because somebody's not where they're supposed to be. And it happens.
Even at the majors, you see a difference in who's been trained and taught well and who hasn't.
Who falls asleep.
Right.
Caleb Perry batting for KTUI. Strike called. It's 2 balls and a strike. And again, anybody, a young man or woman who's listening today, if you want to get your start umpiring, this is a good place to do it. As Caleb Perry gets one up around his eyes and backs out.
Yeah, they need him at high school level.
Yeah.
Back to high school, I think, didn't you say they take the exam online?
Yeah, the pop up to a third baseman who calls it 2 hands catch for the out.
Nice catch.
And 3 outs in the inning on a pop up to third for KTUI. They had a run on a hit, and there was a man left on base. So we have played 1 full inning, and it's tied 1-1.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible, so when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy at Edward Jones is, don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Don A. Greenwald. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for what life throws at you. Call us at 573-468-6046 or visit edwardjones.com to learn more. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union 636-583-2516. CD King Construction LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at CD King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, CD King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find CD King Construction LLC on Facebook.
All right, we head to the top of the second inning, all tied up at 1-1 between KTUI Radio and Budget Lodging. And, Mike, we have another guest.
We do. This is Mr. Brad Perry. I don't even recognize by the guitar in his hand. I don't quite understand. Brad's our worship leader at Temple Baptist Church here in town. And how you doing, pal?
Doing good.
We was talking about his dad earlier. His dad's the pastor over there. And you have someone playing here today?
Yeah, Caleb's out on second base right now.
Caleb's out on second. Got his blue glove.
Yeah. Lefty.
Oh, I was just going to say, he's left-handed. Get him to play well, Dad. He can make fortune playing left-handed. How's he been? He's been enjoying himself, having a good time?
He loves it. Yeah, he was bumming last year when we had to miss, and so we're glad to be back at it, and he's loving it.
We'll let Bobby do a little bit here, and then we'll continue talking.
All right, Tyler Fagan, the right fielder. Don't look at me. Yeah, the ball's coming the other direction, son. Heard his name mentioned. He turned around. Takes a swing at the first pitch and misses.
You have a good game, 1-1. If the one inning, that's kind of fun.
It is.
Oh, yeah, you like these games to be competitive.
I do.
You hate to see them, and I think the coaches and players do as well, hate to see them be blowouts. You like to see the games be competitive. I think you learn more out of a competitive game than you do out of a blowout either direction. Swing and a miss and strike two.
I don't know if maybe, Brad, you might know how much it hurt the kids not being able to play last year. You lose a year of learning, if you will.
Yeah. They really did, and that would have been his second year with the pitching machine.
Yeah.
So kind of stepping into it this year after having a year off and doing first-year kid pitch, missing that last year.
So what age group do they do pitching machine?
So he's in third grade. So first and second grade would be the pitching machine over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then third and fourth, this 10U group is then first year that they see live pitching.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember when I was growing up, it was a different situation. We didn't have age groups. We had, what they were, but it was Adam and Badams and midgets. And, in the old Corey League.
Yep.
And even when we were at Adams, we didn't have anything against T-ball. But at Adams, we had live pitching.
Yeah,
that's where we learned how it felt when you got hit.
Yeah. I know they did kid pitch, or they did coach pitch some too.
Did they?
They were back and forth on
this league or last year?
I think it was this league.
This league?
I don't think this has always been a kid pitch league.
They got to learn sometime.
Yeah. They're doing a really good job, though.
Oop, okay, got it. See, that's
hit by pitch.
You get some of those.
It's going to hurt, but you know what? You move on.
Well, there's dirt out there. Grab a handful of dirt, rub it on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Get the uniform dirty. It's all better.
Here comes my pal, Keandre Baus. Keandre runs the sound at First Baptist Church of Stanton.
Okay.
Step off and look at first base.
He's going to run him back. Get back on the base, son. There you go. He did. Kerry ran him all the way back, run all the way back over to the bag to get him back on the base. Didn't need to throw the ball. Why throw it? That was a good play on his part.
Yeah. Now they're going to hold the runner. First baseman had been off the bag, but now he's going to hold the runner to keep him a little closer. So from the stretch, look over his shoulder, check of the runner, another look, and wind up in the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Runner will head down to second base.
He's getting a lighter bat. That bat's a little bit heavy.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
Yeah. Those metal bats, they look like they'd be light, but some of them are pretty heavy. They really are.
Yeah, and I think they're supposed to have, they have a minus rating on them.
Yeah.
Difference between, length and weight and stuff like that. Line drive.
Wow. Oh, nice play.
Nice play by the second baseman. Throw to first in time for the out. There you go.
Caleb.
Whose kid is that? Yeah, he saw Dad up here on talking on the radio. I got to show off.
Yeah. Dad will say, "Can I get a copy of this now?" Nice job by
Caleb Perry.
Yeah.
Nice stop.
What was a heck of a hit by
That was
by Keandre.
the dart.
Just hit it right at him. If it had been a foot either way. It might have been hit too hard. Nobody could have got to it.
So the blue glove was magic today.
There it was.
Yeah. So 2 outs, runner at third, 1-1 ball game as Budget Lodging is batting in the top of the second inning.
He's left-handed. He can handle stuff up the middle.
There you go. And the pitch to the plate. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Garrett Wallace, the pitcher for Budget Lodging, came up empty on that one.
Brett, what's happening over at church? Anything?
Well, coming into June here in the summer, we got a lot coming up with some trips. We got some student trips coming up pretty soon, so pretty excited.
Ground ball first baseman grabs it. It's a race to the bag, and he's out.
Good job, Barrett.
Nice play there, but first baseman.
Garrett Wallace grounds out first baseman unassisted. In the inning, no runs, no hits. There was a man left on base with no errors. We played an inning and a half, and it's KTUI 1, Budget Lodging 1.
The OBGYN you choose matters. They will be by your side to guide you through the important stages of life, from puberty to childbirth to menopause and everything in between. Choose healthcare you can trust from the experts at BJC Medical Group, located right here in your community at Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital. Visit MissouriBaptistSullivan.org to schedule your appointment with one of our board-certified OBGYNs. Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, your best medicine close to home.
This moment in history brings with it the chance to advance yourself while protecting our community. At BJC, you'll belong to a world-class healthcare system that offers tuition reimbursement available your first day, schedule flexibility, and 30,000 remarkable colleagues. You'll feel the unity and opportunity and find strength within. Apply now at bjcopportunity.org. Sign-on bonuses available.
Talk about church here.
All right, we heading to the bottom of the second inning, 1-1 ball game. And, we just talked. Wyatt Thompson is the home plate umpire today, and he is in charge of umpires for the leagues. And we were talking about how much they got paid, and Jason was mentioning when he did it was like $12 a game.
Yeah.
For 14U, it's $32.50. I think 13 under he said was $30. 12U and I think the 10U is $25. So, a young person can make a little bit extra spending cash in the summer.
Sure.
You get several nights where you're doing a couple of games, and you can make a little extra money. And he does need umpires.
Yep.
He stressed that. They need umpires. They don't, a situation where they don't have a lot of subs and extras. So if you're interested, either young, old, or somewhere in between, you can call Wyatt Thompson, his number, and he said it was okay to give this out, 573-259-1320. That's 573-259-1320. And that's Wyatt Thompson if you're interested in helping out by becoming an umpire here for the Sullivan City League, the Little League Baseball, and all the other activities they have going on there. They would appreciate your help.
Mr. Sawyer Presley's up to bat right now. And
first pitch to him was a called strike and a half swing and a miss. He's in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes.
So, Brad Perry, what's going on at church right now? You started to talk about it, and we ended up stopping you. Hope you just got talked to.
Okay. Go ask Mom. She's right over there.
Sun business. Got a strike out there, Bobby?
Yeah. And that'll bring in Brody Binkholder. Left-handed batter.
There you go, bud.
Garrett Wallace on the pitching rubber. A little 3/4 arm slot on that one is low and outside.
Left-hander. Looking at a left-hander, a lot of guys will drop down so they don't throw it inside. Well, that one came right over the top.
Yep. And then swing and miss on a pitch way outside.
So he's adjusting his delivery.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Ryland Scott.
Good eye.
Yep, pitches outside. Ball even up 2-2.
A new catcher, too, by the way. Jeremiah Jenkins is catching now.
And they'll rotate around different positions from inning to inning. That was just kind of giving the starting positions for the team. And, we won't necessarily be able to keep up with position changes. They don't report those to the umpire and at this level. So pitch was a ball. It's 3-2.
Oh,
and a swing and a miss. One just a little outside and high. One after it misses. So a couple of strikeouts in the inning. That'll bring in Rylan Scott. Where's number 3 now? You talk about off the plate.
Yeah, he needs to move up a little bit.
Swing, and might have got a piece of that one.
Yeah.
I think he fouled it back.
Yeah,
Ball's
he
in one strike.
could be a little bit nervous up there, too, you know.
Hey, moved in just a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's from the right side. Pitches over the outside corner for a strike. He's in the hole 0-2.
They moved up a little bit more. There you go. Now you're cooking.
TJ finally got his attention.
Yep.
Told him to move up a little closer to the plate.
Now you can slap one.
And bowl low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 4 outfielders. They have a left center, right center, and right field. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Garrett Wallace strikes out the side in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We've played 2. It's all tied 1-1.
Congratulations, graduates. As you move toward your future, keep in mind, you can count on Sullivan Bank to offer sound financial advice. All of us at Sullivan Bank want to express our best wishes to you on your graduation and future plans. Remember, whether it be a checking or savings account, a loan or investing, you will have the strength and stability of the Sullivan Bank behind you. Stop by today and visit one of our financial service representatives. Sullivan Bank, a step up in service.
One of the games.
All right, and we're back out Sullivan Park, Sullivan City Park, field number 1. This is the one just across from behind Cracker Barrel and across from Jack in the Box and all that over here. And the Splash Park is down just to our west, right here on what is this, Springfield, I guess, out here in front of us. And it's KTUI Radio out in the field right now. Budget Lodging will be coming to bat, and we have a guest, Mike.
Yep. Brad Perry. We started talking to Brad, and then the ball game got in our way. Imagine that. I don't understand what's going on with that. So, Brad, what's going on in church right now? You said there's a lot of stuff happening. We got some mission trips going on, and we got VBS coming up when?
VBS will be in July. Yeah, our adults are going to Wyoming, like they've been doing for about last 13 years.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, it's a long relationship. So they go open up a camp for some kids that they'll be hosting groups all year, and so they're going to be doing that here at the beginning of June. Pretty soon here in a couple of weeks.
The one thing I did by Temple that always has impressed me is their community activists in regarding to the community. They like to give back to the community as much as they possibly can. We got a young guy going to mission field too, don't we?
Yeah.
Levi?
Eli. Yep, that's Jason's son.
That's Jason's son. There you go. Yeah. I'll get right here in a minute, maybe.
He's going to be heading out pretty soon.
Yeah, he did. He gave a really good speech the other day in front of church, in front of everybody. Wasn't a bit scared. Wasn't messed up like I am. He did a really good job.
Oh, Mike, there's not too many people messed up like you.
No, I'm a unique guy.
Thankfully.
When it comes to that.
Yeah. We had a fundraiser there that day, and he
did a heck of a job.
Oh man, yeah, that was really good.
Want to catch us up? Go ahead.
Yeah, Camden Blankenship is batting now for Budget Lodging, number 11 batter in their order, and he has a 2-ball and 1 strike count. And after Camden, we get back up to Jeremiah Jenkins.
So what were you starting to say, Brad?
My brother down in Viburnum started a program called Love Thy Neighbor.
Yeah.
And they put on roofs and build decks and things for free of charge for the people in their community. And so we're taking a group of students down to do that here at the end of June.
To Viburnum?
Yeah. It's always a really good event.
Well, I know there's some people that go to church with us. I won't mention their name because they've not told me I can. So that have used the Love Thy Neighbor program. There's some elderly people in the subdivision, even older than me, and they go out and they trim their ditches and do some stuff around the house, and it's kind of a nice way to give back.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. We did it here in Sullivan with about 3 churches here, so that was really neat.
A strikeout for Camden Blankenship, and standing in will be Jeremiah Jenkins. He walked to lead off the game, stole a couple bases, and came around on the infield hit by Charles Sanders. Scored the only run of the game. I believe it's a 2-ball, no strike count. Right-handed batter, tall young man. Carry, pitch, bounced in for ball 3.
I know him personally. He's a great kid.
really fast.
Nope, excuse me, 1-1.
Really quick.
He is really fast.
Stands in as the defense is ready. Swing and miss. Oh, yeah, good pitch, low and inside. Did a nice swing at it, but just missed it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I think, and at this level, I think a lot of times coaches consider to win if all of your players, when they're on defense, are looking at the plate when the ball is pitched.
Good pitches and good at bat for Jeremiah Jenkins.
Swing and miss for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for the 2 outs. And that'll bring in Jace Bradford. He struck out his first time up. Left-handed batter, swing and a miss.
Got it dialed in.
Yeah, he's throwing strikes now.
Yeah.
Here's the next pitch from Trenton Carey, strike 2.
That had a lot of movement on it there, and the catcher jumped out of the way, too.
Yeah. It's...
Hey, you don't think it looks big coming over you like
well,
that.
and as a catcher at this age, a lot of times you just don't know where the ball's going.
Yeah,
Like that one.
My dad and both my brothers were catchers. And I was not.
Middle name Molina?
Yeah, I was not. I played middle infield. And my dad would tell my brother all the time, use the equipment. It's going to hit the equipment. It's not going to hit you. It's not going to hurt. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, strike 3 called. So as
boys.
3 up, 3 down for KTUI Radio. 3 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We have played 2.5. And our score is Budget Lodging 1, KTUI Radio 1.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at frykesmarketonline.com. That's FRICKSMARKETONLINE.com. See you soon.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
All right, and we're back here at Sullivan City Park. Nice, cloudy but comfortable Saturday morning. A little breeze blowing through, and got a little Little League baseball coming your way. 10U level as Budget Lodging from up at St. Clair is where that's located. And they're taking on the KTUI radio team. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, all tied up. What a piece. And Garrett Wallace is still out there pitching for the Budget Lodging squad. And for Sullivan scheduled to bat this inning, Tyson Crow, Trent Black, and Barrett Schatz.
Been a pretty good ball game for these kids, 1-1.
Yeah.
After 3 innings.
Pitching duel.
2.5.
2.5, yeah. Both pitchers starting it zoned in. I think each pitcher struck out the side. Their last time out there, 3 up, 3 down. Now the coaches are getting ready. T.J. Carey, the head coach for Sullivan, and Brad Schatz, the assistant. He's over at first base. And standing in is Tyson Crow, right-handed batter. First pitch to him is called strike.
Ball line.
Oh, excuse me. Threw the right hand out there.
Yeah.
Palm was up. Okay, I didn't see the palm up. I saw the right hand go
looking
out.
through a post, too.
No, not yet. That one's a ball as well. So 2-0.
Like being a Sportsman's Park, you look through the posts.
No, I'm not that old.
Well, I was there, so I remember.
I didn't make a game at Sportsman's Park.
Been to all 3 of
There's
them.
a strike. Outside corner at the knees.
It's a highlight of something I'll never forget was being down there at that ballpark.
Taps the bat on the plate. He stands in the middle of the box off the plate. There's a pitch. Inside and high, I guess, for a ball. 3-1. Uh-oh.
Yeah, with the boss.
Trouble's here.
Boy, there's a
big swing.
Wow.
That was a major league swing by Mr. Crow, 3-2.
At the heater.
Yeah, Mr. Schatz, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
And strike three call. The lead. Let that one go by. It was right there at the top of the zone, so 4 in a row.
You're not having to work today?
I've been working.
Well, I know that, but I mean, at least you're home. You're not having to go to Jeff City. They get to come watch the grandkids play.
We're watching baseball. This is Baseball Saturday.
Yeah, I saw you got a couple of them over here. Well, one over here right now. I think
it's going to be Baseball Saturday all day long.
Yeah, I was talking to your son, and Dave said he's got one here. He got one over there. He's got one later on. And,
you know, this brings back a lot of inside.
Ouch, hit him right in the hand. That caught Mr. Trent Black right in the hand there, but he's shaking it off, put some dirt on it, and he'll be good.
Is that Carlos Martinez pitching?
Yeah. We were talking about
okay. So runner on, that'll bring in Mr. Barrett Schatz. I wonder if that's any relation.
I'd say probably.
Yeah.
They might have just a little relation there.
Yeah, may have a little bit.
Left-handed batter. He had a walk and scored the run for KTUI his first time up. Pitches low and outside for a ball as the runner goes to second base.
Yeah, Martinez last night hits a batter, walks a batter, hits a batter, loads the bases, but nobody else
got out of it.
Yeah, he did. I don't know how he did.
I was just trying to see if he could make it difficult.
Yeah, he did.
Thanks for cruising on. Ooh, good cut and a foul back. And
right back at us.
Right back over in the dugout.
Did it come out?
Yeah, it went over the dugout. It caught the hole over there.
I didn't know if it came out or if it stayed there.
No.
Went on top of the dugout metal there.
Yeah. The 1 strike. That left-handed stance. That pitch is high and wide for a ball.
Got a good eye, too. Barrett does.
Going to third.
Yeah, the runner was going now. And he's not sure where to go, so he goes back second base. And
TJ's
I think that's a little coaching problem over there.
Yeah,
on
it
third
was.
base. What do you think?
Work on that.
Yeah. That never happened when I was coaching third base.
We never had an attorney coaching third either, did we?
Yes.
There goes my water. I'll probably die of thirst now.
High and outside.
Here you go. I didn't open that yet.
That's all right. It's here. I can get to it. Didn't fall off.
3 balls and a strike.
Dave doing a little play-by-play for us over here.
Well, somebody needs to.
Yeah, somebody knows what they're doing.
You're messing with your water bottle.
Yeah, I am.
3-1 pitch.
Oh, a little inside ball.
Inside ball 4. Yep. Takes a good batting eye there. I wonder if he gets that from an older relative of his.
So how old, Dave? How old are the ones you're watching today?
Well, I think my grandson's over there batting right now. He's 7. He's 7 now.
He's 7. Yeah, I see.
I'm gonna turn that away and just look and watch and make sure I catch the action here.
Your namesake coaching first. He's going back to the bat rack.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. He'll probably have to walk home after that.
Yep.
Strike.
Yeah. Keep Danny away from him. We'll all be good.
Yep. Strike on the outside corner to Matt Driggers. He struck out his first time up. Pitch was called strike in the outside corner. He turned, looked back. The umpire said, "Huh?" Swing and a miss on that one. He's like, "Well, the one you called before that was out there, so I guess I better swing at this one."
Oh, I tell you.
And that's part of what these coaches, need to do. They're goes after a high one, fouls it off, stayed alive. That's part of what they need to teach these young players is, you're out here to play the game and have fun. The umpire has a job to do. Let him do his job and you do your job, and don't let the two get in each other's way. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on Matt Driggers. So 2 outs in the inning.
It's a lot of fun. I can remember my son when he played. This has been about. Well, I'm only 48, so
you're only 48.
I can't lie.
48 times
48
2.
times.
Is that what it is?
Close, maybe. There's a foul ball. Hit it hard down.
Got in on the fist and popped it over the right side.
I was coaching third, and I put the bunt sign on. He was probably, 13, 14 years old. And put the bunt sign on. He bunted a ball. I still don't know how he had jumped to hit it. And he bunted it down third baseline and beat it out. And I says, play it third. Nope.
Not in time. The runners advance, and they'll stay right there.
He said, well, you told me to bunt. I says, only if it's a strike. He goes, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You didn't tell me that much of the instructions, did you?
We saw that in a high school game.
Yeah, we did.
Here fairly recently.
Oh, I tell you.
Just because you get a bunt sign doesn't mean you have to offer at it if it's not a strike.
Ooh.
Okay.
Low. A little low
away
outside.
pitch there.
Yeah.
We saw that in high school, too.
Yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Trenton Carey. Oh, he goes after one over his head. Strike 3. Yeah. And got to lay off the high
we got in this game.
What?
1-1.
We got in this game.
1-1.
It's a barn burner.
Third out of the inning, and 3 strikeouts, a couple left on base with a walk and a hit by pitch.
It's a pitcher's duel. Yeah.
We head to the get to the fourth, and we're tied 1-1.
Hi, Danny Schmidt, Schmidt Auto Center. I want to tell you today that Schmidt Auto Center owns its building and lot. What's that mean? That means low overhead. You know what we do with low overhead? We pass it on to the customer. It is reflected in the vehicle prices that we have on the lot. Folks, I'm telling you, you won't beat our prices, and for the best quality vehicles there is. Schmidt Auto Center, 468-2233, and go online at schmidtautocenter.com. Take a look yourself.
When it comes to your finances, you need a team you can trust, someone who can help you through any situation, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that partner. And because we're committed to Sullivan, you won't have to worry about changes to your accounts or locations. Come see me, Jordan Todd, in Sullivan today. My team and I are excited to partner with you. We'll make the process of switching banks quick and easy.
First State Community Bank, member FDIC, online at fscb.com.
Back at Sullivan Park, and we have Little League Baseball, the 10U group, and we have a new pitcher, I believe, on the rubber. Is see if I can pick up a number off the back of the jersey. See if he'll turn around here. They should all do that. Number 12, Feemster. Brendan Feemster now pitching as Trenton Carey pitched the first 3 innings, and Brendan Feemster now out on the mound. He's a right-hander as well, and the catcher was getting the gear on, and that's Mr. Driggers.
Do you have any questions for this gentleman standing over here? Or,
well, I don't know. I probably do if I thought real hard. But I don't know if he wants to talk shop right now. He put in a lot of overtime in the last couple of weeks.
I'm all about baseball shop. I do it all.
I tell you what, I give you a thank you too, by the way.
Yeah.
My wife got in a checking account this morning. We got our money back from the state. So that was, I'm sure that you had something to do with that.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I actually
probably wrote that check, didn't you?
I made sure that it came back to you specifically.
Yeah, Steve, you're all right.
Made a phone call.
If I had that power, I'd be in trouble. I can
promise
you that. There'd be a lot of people call.
I tell you, it's crazy.
Just change your phone number. But I didn't get a chance to hear all of your interview with Sam yesterday. Overall, what were your impressions and your thoughts about the session this year?
We had a very successful session. Obviously, everything doesn't get done. That's why we have to go back again, in the future. And so, but we did have a good year. I think we did a lot of good things for Missouri. And so I look forward to some of the things getting implemented. Obviously, the governor's going to have to sign a few things. When he does that, I got to go back next week and sign bills. And then we'll send them on to the governor's desk, and hopefully he'll agree with all the things that we passed through the process.
And I know your pet project was the gas tax, and there's been a lot of feedback on that on both sides. I know there's a group that's trying to get an issue petition up to put that before the voters. So what are your thoughts there?
Obviously we have a process that they're allowed to do that. Again, I think we took a very measured approach whenever we passed this, and I think that ultimately what we're trying to do is make sure that we have safe operating driving services and be able to maintain the system that we have in our state. And so I think we got it right. I guess if they work the process and then becomes an opportunity for voters to vote, we'll see how that plays out. But I'm pretty confident that we were in the right place, and hopefully we'll see it prevail and see it become law, because I think it's good for Missouri.
Well, I know that's something that you have worked on for the last few years, and finally got the support this year it needed to get through both the House and Senate. So that's got to be encouraging.
Well, this is my 11th year, my 11th session that I've been there, and we've been talking about transportation funding for a long time. Last time we talked about it's been 28 years ago. So I don't think any of our listeners could have their wages froze for the last 28 years and expect to maintain their households or their budgets without some increase. And that's kind of where we are with the user fee on the motor fuel taxes. 28 years ago was the last time we've done anything to adjust it. And so
we're probably the only state in the union, aren't we, that hasn't had a tax increase on freight or for cost for fuel?
It's been, again, we fund our transportation needs 49th. There's only one state that funds less than we do, but we are 49th. We have the 7th largest system in the United States as far as route miles and bridges and all the things that we have, but we are funded at 49th, and so obviously it's time that we did something about that, because we have a geographic advantage here in Missouri that no one else has. We're centered right here in the middle of the United States, and so being able to be able to distribute products and goods and services. We have the second and third largest rail systems in the United States right here in Missouri and Kansas City. And so it's an advantage we need to continue to take advantage of. But without a road and bridge system that can support that, we can't attract that industry necessary to bring those jobs and distribution to the state of Missouri. So I think like I said, I think we've done the right thing.
All right, I've got one more on that in just a second. Charles Sanders was the leadoff batter for Budget Lodging, struck out in a 3-2 pitch. And at the plate right now is Blake Wallace, and he has a 3-1 count on him. At least if I've been keeping track correctly.
I got 2-2, but I'm not sure I'm right.
Okay, well, like I say, I'm not sure I am either. So we'll find out here in a second. That was strike 3. You were right, 2-2. So strike 3 call, caught the outside corner. So 2 strikeouts to start the inning, and Tiger Whitford will stand in for the Budget Lodging squad. Dave, what I wanted to kind of get to on the gas tax, and I think this is one thing that people probably need to understand. If they will take a little effort on their own part and keep receipts for their gas purchases, you have a way in there that they can get a rebate.
Yeah, there's a mechanism that we provided, and that's one of the ways we were able to get this accomplished through the legislature, was to provide a process that would allow people that wanted to get a rebate, they could. South Carolina done this very successfully about 4 years ago, and they were able to address some of their transportation needs. So we put that in place, and this is not a scam or a sham or anything like that. We've made this very easy, where people can apply for a rebate if they want to. If they want to invest in transportation and infrastructure, they can as well. So we threaded the needle where both folks that want to invest in transportation can, and those that obviously think they're paying enough can get their money back. But I will say the one thing that's important and critical is we exempted the trucking industry and above 26,000 pounds, obviously not eligible for the rebate. So people that are, if you look down Interstate 44 at any given time and count the number of trucks driving through, we need to make sure, because they're doing the majority of damage to the roads, and we need to make sure that they're paying to make sure they can help maintain it.
Wasn't that what the strike 3 called there?
And that's going to end the inning. We had 3 strikeouts, so we'll get more with Dave Schatz here in just a bit. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We're still all tied up 1-1.
Peterson Oil Company is your hometown propane dealer. Peterson Oil is the propane company that keeps your prices as low as possible throughout the year. Did you know that you can order your propane online at petersonpropane.com? When you give your business to Peterson Oil Company, you know that you're doing business with a local propane dealer who's been a part of our community for many, many years. With 2 offices to serve you, 1654 Highway 28 West in Owensville and 200 West Euclid in Sullivan, call 468-6600 for Peterson Oil Company.
Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors in Sullivan is an honest, professional, and friendly real estate agency with an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Whether you're buying or selling, the experienced agents with Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors will help guide you through this difficult process. Rachel Shoemaker and her agents use the latest technology like CirclePix marketing, Facebook, and other social media. If you're looking for a full or part-time career, contact Rachel to find out how you can become an agent. A vital part of our community, Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors of Sullivan.
We head to the bottom of the 4th, all tied up 1 apiece between Budget Lodging and KTUI Radio. I think Budget Lodging has a new pitcher. If I'm not mistaken, that is number 1. And that would be, no, it's not number 1. He's catching.
Yeah.
He's not even getting off the pitching rubber. He's got that back foot on the rubber.
We'll get it eventually.
Yeah, at some point or another, he'll turn around, goes to the set, and keeps that back foot on the pitching rubber.
Number 5.
Number 5 is pitching, and that is Camden Blankenship. So he's now pitching. Garrett Wallace started.
Thanks, Wyatt.
So Camden Blankenship. Yeah, they're good for more than just calling balls and strikes.
Yeah. What I was going to ask you, Dave, is we were talking about the motor fuel tax. And I think over 26,000 pounds cannot get the rebate. But those independent truckers are business truckers. They have to have a motor fuel tax permit to go through the state, correct?
Yes.
And that also helps fund our roads and bridges.
Well, that is the one critical feature where I think it was, important that we raised the gas tax, because there is a clearinghouse where all of the miles that are traveled in each state that you're apportioned in, obviously then those tax revenues come back. And without raising the Missouri gas tax, obviously we're at a disadvantage. Illinois' gas tax plus sales tax is somewhere around 43 cents. So if you drive a truck, if you're a Missouri trucker and you drive in Illinois, you're paying Illinois 43 cents to drive. But those same trucks that are coming in Missouri are only paying 17.
Ooh.
And so that's a disparity in difference. And
Yeah.
so it was in order for us to be able to make sure that we could address our roads, we needed to raise our motor fuel tax, because that's the only way that money comes back in from the trucking industry is through that fuel clearinghouse.
All right.
Let's talk about that Feimster swing right there.
Yeah,
The dandy.
he had a little conference with
little
Coach
over the
TJ
head
Carey.
there,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to tell him lay off the high ones.
Yeah.
Kind of the
He had-
abridged version of that.
He left his feet to swing at that.
Yeah, he
Those
jumped
are
up.
the ones that look the best, though, because they're right up there in your eyes.
That's why I said we said that at the high school games. It looks like a beach ball, so you go to swing at it. Then it looks like a ping
golf
pong
ball. Yeah. But
you know, back in the day, playing fast pitch softball, I was a sucker for the rise ball.
Yeah.
You know, that rise ball comes in there and it looks like it's about 5 feet
Then
wide.
it's gone.
And then it's over your head.
Yep.
So
I tried to play slow pitch one year. That didn't work out too good.
Here's a 3-1 delivery, and that's ball 4 outside. So a leadoff walk for Brendan Feimster, and that'll bring in Caleb Perry. Made a nice play defensively at second base earlier in the game, and he'll be followed by Sawyer Presley. The first 3 batters in the order this inning is Mr. Perry right up on top of the plate, about a half inch, and he's standing on the inside corner.
Dares him to hit him.
And he catches a strike as he leans back away from pitch, but it's right on the inside corner. So runner takes second base. Look out there, Barrett. All right, and again, we have a new pitcher for Budget Lodging. It's Camden Blankenship. He lobs one in that's wide for a ball.
Yeah, when I played slow pitch one year. After all the years of playing baseball, I thought, well, I'm too old now. I'm done. I can't play anymore. I'll play slow pitch. I could have swung 3 or 4 times when the pitch got there. I never could get it past the pitcher. So I did that one year, and that was it.
There's a big swing. Paul, and that's the thing at this level. You know, a lot of times the pitches are going to. You mentioned slow
Unlimited
pitch.
arc.
Yeah, you know, their pitches are going to come in an arc.
Yeah.
They're not flat coming in, so it's a little harder for these batters to judge with the ball coming in with more of with an arc in it, with a hump in it. And there's strike 3 called.
And what they're going to tell you, that's a curveball. It's a 12-6 curveball.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not the only curveball I could ever throw.
That's so that, and again, it does make it tough on batters, but then again, something you got to learn, and it's hard to see if that's going to be a strike or not when it's lobbing in like that. And Mr. Presley reaches for one up over his head and swings and misses.
I had a
Sawyer Presley.
coach who was batting one time, but he was standing in there with a bat as I was pitching, and I caught him right square in the middle of the back. He says, "What was that?" I said, "Well, that was supposed to be a curveball." He said, "Well, don't throw that no more."
You know, Mike, I see, like I said, I see all these parents. A lot of these kids are got kids playing out here that I coached.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, and to see that next group of individuals now becoming adults and their kids playing baseball, sure brings back a lot of good memories. But I obviously, in my days of coaching, I was a little vocal at times.
Yeah.
You know, I think most people knew if I was in the ballpark.
The game's changed, though.
Game's changed a little bit, but those same parents that obviously that I was yelling, I think they're probably having little conversations with their kids as well.
You know they are.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby and I were talking about when I got here. I said, I'm not going to know many of these parents. I'm sure going to know a whole lot of their grandparents. So,
yeah, it's true.
Swing and a miss, and strike 3. He moved up in the box, but came up short on one outside. So 2 outs with the runner now at third, and that's Brendan Feimster. And that'll bring in Brody Binkholder, left-handed batter. Struck out in his at bat in the second inning. Got the new pitcher out there, and one lobbed in, hits the plate. Now if I remember right, slow pitch, that would have been a strike.
That would have been a strike. Yes, it would have.
That hit the plate, that corner plate there, that definitely been a strike.
They got an older left fielder right here in this other field over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Little oversized kid out there.
Dave.
Oh.
Dave Jr.
Okay. 2-0.
Well, there's Big Dave and Little Dave, but it's backwards.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to go by Old Dave and Young Dave.
No, I wouldn't do that to him.
Yeah, strike call.
Little Dave became Big Dave a long time ago.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So what else is new in your world? Anything?
You know, like I said, coming to the ballpark, got up this morning, went trout fishing. There we got a base hit.
Yeah, ball hit to third. Third baseman grabs it. He's going to throw over to first, and not in time.
Just clobbered him in his shoulder.
Ow,
He's down.
It was off of the there was off the first baseman's glove and hit the runner right square in the back.
Yeah, got him on that upper part
Yeah,
of the shoulder.
that left shoulder. He went down in a heap, but got the base hit, drove in a run, and KTUI takes the lead. Good job by Brody Binkholder.
Well, he went with the pitch and he took it the other way. Bobby.
There you go. That's a good job. Pitch outside.
Go outside, goes the other way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a.
And it beat it out with his blazing speed.
That's right.
That's something I always.
Well, that's what he's going to tell all of his friends that didn't see it.
Well,
that was a rope.
It's recorded in the book.
That's right. It's a base hit.
It's a base hit. That'll bring in Ryland Scott up in the box. Bats him right side. First pitch to him is a ball.
Once they took the refrigerator off my back, I could get there in a hurry.
Runner takes his lead, hops out, takes a running lead, swing and a miss as the runner goes down to second base.
Oh, I tell you, this is
1 ball, 1 strike. Ryland Scott at the plate with Tyson Crow on deck if Ryland can keep the inning alive. Stands in from the right side. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Just missed it.
Yep, the runner goes to third. Throw down there is not in time. So run in the inning.
You know, it's kind of impressive if you watch these kids. You know, they throw to Jeremiah Jenkins just through the third. He threw the ball. The guy was stealing. He knew what to do with it.
I'm trying to remember. At this age, Dave, is it 55 feet on the bases? Do we know?
Well, just from looking here, I believe that's probably fairly close.
Yeah, it's 50, 55, something like that.
I got a pretty good eye for
45
that.
over there, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it's not 60 until you get to 12U. I think it's 60 and then strike 3 call, the swing and a miss.
Well, we'll find out for sure.
Yeah. And in the inning for KTUI, they got a run on 1 hit. Nowhere's 1 left, and we have played 4. And it's KTUI Radio 2 and Budget Lodging 1.
Hi, I'm Taylor Medlin, owner of a small locally owned and operated luxury pet care facility located in Sullivan, Missouri. Whether we're picking your pup up for a fun day at daycare, sending free daily picture updates while you're away on a vacation, or pampering them in our salon and spa, you will have peace of mind knowing they are in the best of hands. Give us a call at 573-468-PETS. Check out our website, MedlinPetCompany.com, or our Facebook page, where you can request services on our online portal or app. We are dedicated to celebrating the special bond between humans and our pets, their well-being and happiness above all else.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible, so when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy at Edward Jones is, don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Don A. Greenwald. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for what life throws at you. Call us at 573-468-6046 or visit edwardjones.com to learn more. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
All right, back here at Sullivan Park and just across from Sunny Jim Bottomley Field, just off Springfield. And the outfield number 1. We're up here from the Splash Park area in beautiful Sullivan City Park, and we've got some 10-under local league baseball and another guest in with us right now, Cody Davis, the activities director out at Sullivan High School. And graduation last night looks like it went off without a hitch.
Yeah, it was good. Graduation, first of all, thanks for having me. Graduation was, I'd say, a success. It's all about the kids, really. So as long as we don't do something to mess that up and get them across the stage, then, everybody's happy. So it was good. I'm dragging a little bit here this morning coming up to watch my son play, a little baseball on the other field over here. And because we were, tearing down graduation until about 11 o'clock last night. So
that's a sure sign you're getting old.
I think so.
Get to bed after 11 and you're dragging on Saturday morning.
My recliner was calling for me.
Well, and I don't know about the group over there with where your son's playing, but it's just great to see these kids back out here playing this year after what everybody went through last year.
Oh, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. Everybody's excited. They're out here and watching baseball. The kids are getting to play, and I'm just super happy with how all that's working out. I mean, my other son, Jackson, he's coming up on this field right after this game.
Oh, Jackson is coming up.
Yeah. So
Jackson, you work him to death up there, baseball field.
I do. He's become the assistant activities director at the high school. So,
ouch.
And leading things off for Budget Lodging in the top of the 5th is Tyler Fagan, and he gets one.
He gets kerplunked.
Yeah, gets it in the was that the tricep area there?
Yeah, right on the upper part of his arm.
Yeah.
He's shaking it off, shaking the hand off. He says, he goes, I'll just put some dirt on it.
That's a part
Coach
of playing.
Yeah, rolling up the sleeve. Oh, it's going to bruise.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now you got that's a badge of honor. You got to bruise.
Well, you got to show everybody. I got those little lines.
Hey, look what I got playing ball today. Yeah,
that's part of 10U baseball, though, isn't it? Getting hit out here.
And part of big league baseball with the Cardinals.
I'll tell you what, I used to be so relieved whenever I'd get hit playing baseball because I was like, all right, I made it to first base.
Yeah,
So.
you didn't have to swing the bat and embarrass yourself.
Exactly. And I think if we know anything about my history, it was embarrassing.
All right, runner goes to second as the pitch in from Brendan Feemster is low for a ball.
We won't ask you to talk about that, but I'll find out.
That sounds good.
He's shared a few stories with me before.
Yeah.
He has good reason not to talk about it. Runner at second, he'll swing and a miss, as that was Zach Denny.
Well, he's not afraid of a microphone. I know that.
No, he's afraid you'll take it away from him.
Yeah, I hear that joke every time I sit in here with you, Bobby.
Well, when I was doing sideline football, and he was assistant coach, he'd follow me around. He'd say, if Andy didn't want to talk or somebody wanted to talk, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Oh, no, I was just making sure you were doing your job, Mike. That's what it was.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah,
You're
somebody
so
had
good
to. Yeah. Because John was always looking for him. And,
they couldn't find me.
Cody was down there waving. He's over here, John.
Well, I was in front of the guys. He couldn't see me.
Oh, yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. Can make it 3-1. The batter is Zach Denny with the runner over at third base now. Tie ball, or 2-1 lead, excuse me, as KTUI Radio took lead 2-2, is the count, I believe he said. Wyatt Thompson behind the plate, and Brendan Feemster pitching. There's a ball fouled at the plate, back to the screen.
Full count.
I'll tell you what I've been impressed with so far, because I've been at these ball fields here about 6 times already.
Yeah.
But I've been impressed with the play out of these young players. I mean, to not have a season last year for most of them, and now they're coming out, and I've just been impressed about their talents, and I think it's a good thing. And as you know, at the high school, we want to build up the baseball program, get back to the tradition of the late 90s, early 2000s.
Swing and a miss on a pitch inside and low by Zach Denny. So 1 out in the inning will bring in Keandre Baus.
You did a good job with that this year when you and Jason had these same kids come out there at one of the ballparks, to our ballpark at the Sullivan High School ballpark, and talk about them and introduce them. And that lets them get a look at it.
Absolutely. I mean, as the activities director, that's one thing that I'm super passionate about and I'll always help the head coaches is organize some sort of a youth thing. Sitting on my desk up in the office right now, I got a Post-it note, and I'm going to start next week on looking at games, and we're going to do a youth night for every single sport, because I mean, we need to give back to the community, these kids that come and support us.
Well, this is our future out there on the field right now.
First pitch, ooh, big swing by Keandre Baus. Man, he was Ronald Acuna there.
Yeah, he was. He was going to jack that one. He was going to wake up the
looked
outfield.
like Mike Bittner in high school.
Nah, I never swung that hard. Hurt myself.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the next. Another big uppercut swing, fouled out of play off to the right. No balls and 2 strikes. Boy, I tell you what, he got a good looking swing.
Yeah, as the coaches would say, he's got a big one left. Make it count, son. Make it count.
Again,
call him by name because I know him. He'll turn around.
We've had that happen already.
Yeah.
So no balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Keandre Baus. Here's the pitch, and that one's wide.
Good eye, yeah.
Back to the screen for a ball.
Yeah, I mentioned this before. He's known the kid a long time. He actually runs the sound at a local church.
Talented. More ways than one, huh?
Yeah, he runs the sound. He sure does.
Right up on top of the plate on the right side. 1-2 pitch.
Oh.
Yeah, and a big late swing and a miss.
Good at bat, though.
Tell me about the sound. I'd love to recruit him to help out at the high school here in a few years, but it looks like he's going to be on the field, the court, and everything else.
Yeah,
so I doubt I'm going to get him to help out.
He's a great kid. He really is a great kid.
And that'll bring in Garrett Wallace, who started the game on the pitching rubber for Budget Lodging. And he hit one to the first baseman, unassisted for now. You've got to get out of the way of that one. Little inside as he leans back and out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner over at third. It was a hit by pitch. Tyler Fagan leading off the inning, and he went to third. Now is there with 2 outs. Trying to get Garrett Wallace to drive him in. Swing and a miss at a high pitch.
Yeah, I know we talked about this at the last high school game, but As your job as the AD up there, you've really taken good care of us, and we really do appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I mean, I just feel like I'm just trying to do my job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do appreciate it, and that it doesn't go unnoticed. But, you know, you got to take care of people, and that's what relationships, that's what everything's about. I mean, here you guys are on your Saturday sitting out here calling a 10U baseball game. So I think that's probably the least we can do for you all. And I know that the other people we've had on have probably said it, but it's great seeing you guys out here.
Well, strike three called, one over the inside corner for out number 3. So a leadoff hit by pitch, then 3 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's KTUI 2, Budget Lodging 1.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union, 636-583-2516. CD King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at CD King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, CD King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find CD King Construction, LLC on Facebook.
As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, it's KTUI Radio leading Budget Lodging by a score of 2-1 as we bring you some 10U Little League Baseball from the Sullivan City Park Fields. And for the KTUI squad, if I get my book flipped over, it's going to be Tyson Crow, Trent Black, and Barrett Schatz, first 3 up in the inning.
So you're going to take some time off today, you said?
I'm going to take a little bit of time off. Yeah, we were talking here in the break. Spend some time with the family, you know. I don't know. I say it all the time, so she probably gets tired of it, but I can't do any of this without my wife and kids. And, well, you already talked about my kids. I mean, I just put them to work and do, you know. But it's a family affair. Whenever I took this job, that was a big thing that we talked about was just that, you know, if I'm going to do this, then I want them to be involved all the time too.
Well, your wife is a saint. We all know that. Yeah, there's no doubt
true.
about it. Now, the question, hey, if you're going to do stuff with the family today, does she realize that she's going to?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
She knows.
Okay?
She knows.
Oh,
she
okay. All right.
she is the one that said that we are going to do things. Because after graduation last night, my office, it looks like a bomb went off in there because I just took everything up and threw it in there, you know.
Well, now, the way of that, summer school, are you involved with summer school at all, or are you, offered a summer?
No, I'm not off. I work a 12-month contract, so my summer involves just getting everything ready to go for the next school year with the activities, athletics, and then I'm also, over the custodians and facilities and all that stuff, too.
I saw your picture on Facebook, you and Jason Merkel, with some kind words there.
Yeah, Jason, I, and Tana, what a great team. I mean, I can't do, they're amazing administrators. And Jason, he's just, I think very, very highly of him. And I think that his speech at graduation encapsulates everything that he's about. It's always about everybody else. It's always about the kids, and he takes care of everyone.
Well, he had one of his own graduating, too.
Noah. Yeah, Noah went across the stage, and, and that's the thing about him. I mean, I'm not going to lie. At the senior banquet last Wednesday, he's running around filling waters and punches and stuff. And I said, hey, why don't you go sit by your family and we'll do this stuff, So that's just who he is.
Leadoff walk to Tyson Crow in the bottom of the 5th. Brings in Trent Black, and the first pitch to him was a ball as the infielders having a little trouble getting it back to the pitcher. Now we got it all taken care of.
I've been waiting for you to mess up Trent's name, and you haven't done it. I'm very proud of you.
Me too.
Yes, I'm very proud of you.
And surprised, to be honest with you.
I'm not sure I could have done it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are just absolute professionals, so there's
no
real
You
guys are just absolute professionals.
Sam, are you listening here?
Yeah, I did not doubt it one bit.
We finally got him fooled, don't we?
Well, it took us 2 years. That's not bad.
Yeah, the next pitch in for a called strike 2.
Although I've been trying to hornswoggle him for football and everything else, and just finally got it through to him.
1 ball, 2 strike, the count. You got some camps getting started next week, I guess, don't you?
Yeah. Next week, we're excited about all the stuff coming up, the summer things, and was really excited about the fact that we were able to post all of it out there and get it all organized. I mean, I know that might sound crazy, but it's a lot of work to get all that stuff put together and everything. And, again, I know we can say this all the time, but the COVID last year, now the fact that we're getting ready to do that, able to do that stuff again, and our coaches and our high schoolers work with them, I'm just really, really pumped up about that.
Oh, I'm sure hoping that stuff is long past this, that COVID stuff.
Well,
we had a strikeout. That'll bring in Barrett Schatz.
Sorry, Bobby. Wasn't really sure. The timing's I'm not the best on the timing all the time on here, so.
Neither are we, so don't worry about it. Swing and a miss on 1 up and away by Barrett Schatz. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You think you're going to get fired? No, you're not, so don't worry about it. If that was the case, I'd have been fired a long time ago.
Well, I came over here because I went to the concession stand and my son had a big hit and drove in an RBI. Then I walked back over and then he struck out. So I was like, I think I'm going to head over to the radio and stop watching.
Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Barrett Schatz. Matt Driggers is on deck, and that pitch is a little high. 2-2. So they just need people interested in the camps need to go to SullivanAthletics.com. All the registration information is on there. You can even pay online as well, right?
Yeah, go to SullivanAthletics.com, and we've tried to make it as easy as possible and streamline everything. It's when you go to the website, then there's a tab that says summer camps. You go to summer camps, and you can pick which ones that your kiddo wants to go to. And again, I can't stress enough just how excited we are to be able to get those kids out there, because every camp's going to have skill development. But I think that the best part about it is the high school players getting to work with the kids.
Yeah.
And, then they get to see what it's like to be a coach and what they put their coach through.
I know you've been waiting to say that for a long time, haven't you? There's a 1-out walk, so 1st and 3rd now with 1 out, and bring in Matt Driggers. So this next week is basketball, I guess, for
middle school, I believe.
Middle school age. And that'll be the 25th, 26th, and 27th at the high school.
Yep.
And then there's softball, 26th, 27th, and 28th out at the ball field. And that is for 3rd through 5th and 6th through 8th, I believe.
Yep.
And so that's, you can register for those. And then you have a couple of other camps. I think there's a baseball camp.
The next week is baseball, and the week after that is wrestling. And then we got football. Then you got soccer and cross country in July, and another basketball.
There's a throw down to second that gets away, and the runner's able to come home because they made a play. And the only reason he was able to come home is because they made a play on the runner in the field.
Mr. Crow was happy.
And he was excited coming in. It's now 3-1.
Nice slide come in there.
Yeah,
good
like
throw.
Somebody taught him well.
Good throw by Keandre Bounce into
just
Jeremiah
a little bit
Jenkins,
late.
Just a little bit late getting there.
Yeah.
Are he going to verify that? Can he actually score like that on a play in the field?
Yeah, they're bringing out the book and checking it out. But yeah. Oh, he's got to go back. Okay, I was. He's looking it up right now, and the Jesse Fagan, assistant coach for Budget Lodging, they made a play on the runner in the field, which kind of led me to believe they got they're going to send him back.
They're going to send him back, so I got to make them mess up.
Okay, well, by golly, that's why we make erasers.
Yeah, that's why I have them.
Yeah.
So we're going to be back at 2nd and 3rd again.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess you can't take.
Well, I know you couldn't steal home on a pass ball.
You can't steal home on a pass ball, but I thought since they made a throw to the runner at second base, the ball was in play and they were allowed to come home, but I guess not.
Wow.
Oh, hey, nice base hit. Pass the third baseman, left field's going to score 1, and they're bringing the other runner around. The throw in is safe.
Yeah.
No, he called him safe.
Yep,
yeah,
right under it.
Toe was on line. The trail runner is going to third. He's safe there.
Wow. He's running all over the place. Heck of a
that got
play.
exciting in a hurry, didn't it?
Matt Driggers, he laced one past the third baseman to left field and brought in the runner from second. There was a close play at the plate, but he got around the tag as Jeremiah Jenkins had the plate blocked as the throw was coming in, but the runner got the front leg in around it.
Yep.
And then Driggers, hustling all the way, came into third. Yeah, the pitch to Trenton Carey is a ball. So
see what you're doing here?
Well, that was unbelievable. And,
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
know.
and
As the old saying goes, I guess the ball doesn't lie.
No.
We were talking about, we thought the ball was in play, so you could go home. And then the next pitch, laces one out the left.
Well, that ball was hit hard, too.
Yep.
I mean, that was a line drive about head high to the third baseman and ended up in left field.
I'm hoping to see a few of those in a district championship game in about 7 years.
Yeah, well, we're going to district championship game next year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd love for that. I'm talking about these guys.
I'm talking about 7 years, so I'd like to get one next
You'll be around. You're an institution.
You're too stubborn.
Institution, too stubborn. There you go. There's a truth.
Yeah. Strike call. You said there's a truth. Which one?
Why don't you guys just say I'm old and be done with it?
Well,
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I was just saying
friends.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, with friends like this.
Yeah.
I was just saying
And here's the
no
3.
way
Oh,
you'll
he
be
goes
able to
after
do
the
that.
high one. Hit back to the pitcher. They're going to try to. No, he tries to outrun him to the plate. Not in time.
If he'd have flipped that ball to Jenkins was in position. If he'd have flipped it to Jenkins, they might have had a chance at him.
Yeah. So the fielder's choice by Trenton Carey is the ball right back to the pitcher, and he got to play time to throw it home for a tag, but he tried to outrun Driggers coming home and lost the race. 3 runs in the inning, 1 out with a runner at first, and Brendan Feemster now at the plate for KTUI. They lead it 5-1. Pitch is high, and he reaches up for it, past the pitcher to the shortstop. He looks back at second base, and no other play, so base hit.
Sam says I'm institutionalized is what I am. That's another one of my friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got some
or needs to be.
Where's Dave? Shots, come over here and save me, will you? He probably
I saw him on here before me. I was like, how am I going to follow him?
Yeah, he would probably have something to say, too. So,
Well, I went over immediately to Mr. Shots and said, seeing you at a ball field really brings back a lot of memories. He was my youth coach back in the day.
No kidding.
Oh, he and Tony Bird, they yelled at us a lot.
Well, probably for good reason.
Well, yeah,
absolutely.
I understand you being yelled at, but I don't know what you.
Well, it developed us into who we are.
Look at
Another ball hit into right field for a base hit. In between the outfielders, right fielder going to get it. 2 runs are going to score. And into second base with a double is Caleb Perry.
They're liable to.
The bats have come alive here.
KTUI is going to want you to be around all the time now. Uh-oh. That's it. That's 5 runs.
5 runs in the inning. So for KTUI, they get 5 runs. And let's see, they had 3 hits, a couple of walks. And there was 1 left on base. So we head to the 6th. It's KTUI 7 and Budget Lodging 1.
The OBGYN you choose matters. They will be by your side to guide you through the important stages of life, from puberty to childbirth to menopause and everything in between. Choose healthcare you can trust from the experts at BJC Medical Group, located right here in your community at Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital. Visit MissouriBaptistSullivan.org to schedule your appointment with one of our board-certified OBGYNs. Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, your best medicine close to home.
This moment in history brings with it the chance to advance yourself while protecting our community. At BJC, you'll belong to a world-class healthcare system that offers tuition reimbursement available your first day, schedule flexibility, and 30,000 remarkable colleagues. You'll feel the unity and opportunity and find strength within. Apply now at bjcopportunity.org. Sign-on bonuses available.
Got to get out of here, by the way.
So the big inning for KTUI, and our guest has got to get out of here. He's got a son playing. He needs to go over and watch
They're
him.
done.
Oh, well, you know what? Actually, might be able to stay for a minute or so because he's in the concession stand line. That's the big baseball thing.
Yeah, you get done playing, you got to go eat.
Get your two tickets, and they come out here and they play for an hour and a half, and everybody's all does all this physical activity, and then they go get a hot dog, a soda, and M&Ms.
It's a Davis institution, a concession stand.
Yeah. You know what? Now that I've become the AD, we spend a lot of time at the concession stand.
Well, I know you go for us. So
we've had a lot of hot dogs and nachos this year in our diet. So
yeah, my wife and I do that at the for the summer ball leagues in St. James and have for years, and some of these summer basketball events. So yeah. What you see here out in front of me is a few summers of hot dogs and nachos and popcorn and sodas and hamburgers, and that's good. That's the supper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have no excuse. I'm just fat.
Well, we'd like to say something nice to
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not that
We were
witty.
trying to leave you out of it, Mike.
Well,
I was
Yeah,
taking
that-
full credit for that one.
That time.
no, I really appreciate you guys letting me come down here and talk about the high school a little bit. And as always, I mean, it's just, we have a lot of good stuff going on. We have a lot of people and kids that do amazing things. And so, can't express my gratitude enough to you guys every
Let's see
time.
something. We have a new cheerleader coach.
Oh yeah, Coach Harmon. She was assistant Coach Winnestoffer. She's moving on after this year, and so very excited to get Coach Harmon. She's got a large cheer background, and the kids absolutely love her. So can't complain about that.
Yeah, I saw it. Facebook for me is a valuable tool for learners. I don't have Twitter because I don't know how that stuff works. So
it's basically like Facebook, Mike.
Yeah, it's actually easier than Facebook, Mike. In all honesty,
I just should have home phones and be done with it.
Camden Blankenship leads off. First couple of pitches from him are inside ball 1 and 2.
Speaking of home phones, I tell the kids all the time at the high school, I said, you guys got it easy. Whenever I was in high school, I used to have to call my girlfriend and her dad pick up the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Now you guys just call each other directly.
Yeah.
Two ball, no strike. There's a hard hit ball second.
Mr. Perry.
Another play by Mr. Perry with that left hand, the magic blue glove. Grabs it, throws it over to first.
Where's his dad at? That's two dynamite
Yeah,
plays.
he's beaming over there.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate it. I'm going to go over here and talk to Truman and and coach him up a little bit. Hey, this is what Dad saw while you're out there on the field.
Do that one at bat you watched.
And he's going to say, Dad, I don't really care.
Yeah.
My coach told me to do it differently.
Hey, that's why I used to have everybody ride the bus home, and I'll have my kids ride the bus home so they don't have to ride with me.
Yeah.
So
embarrass them enough.
Yeah. All right, Cody. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
All right,
Cody.
Cody
See you, pal.
Davis, Activities Director, Sullivan High School. It's 7-1 KTUI over Budget Lodging in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss by Jeremiah Jenkins, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I'll tell you what, if he catches a hold of one,
Yeah, he needs to speed up the swing a little bit.
It's
He takes that big swing. It's a little bit slow, but if he can get that timed out, then again, we have issues getting the ball back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
But that's normal.
Playing keep away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal. Making the pitcher work a little bit.
We've done that ourselves.
Yeah. Well, no balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 1 out, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's what he said.
Yeah,
So.
strike 3 call, outside corner.
Yeah. I don't think Mr. Jenkins agreed with that.
No,
but
he
that
didn't.
Doesn't matter.
But Jace Bradford will come in now to bats on the left side.
Brad Schatz is going to come talk to us after the game. I don't know
All right.
who else, but I know he's coming up. So
All right, we'll visit with them and calls a strike. And
he is the president of the board.
okay, and assistant coach for KTUI.
Right.
Coaches over at first base. T.J. Carey, the head coach.
You know, you've really got something going on when you get the president of your company, the owner, going around and getting to interview people for you.
Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well,
Him and
that
Barrett-
just means we're a small company.
Yeah, him and Barrett going around getting interviews for us.
Oh, that's why he's got Barrett here.
Yeah.
They can't say no to Barrett.
Yeah,
Barrett asked him for the interview. They can't say no to Barrett.
I can't say no to Barrett.
Strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to get Keandre's attention over there, but he's not looking.
Oh, he's supposed to be paying attention to the game, Mike.
Well, I know he's looking right at me. He does that. He'll look at me, but he won't acknowledge me. I don't blame him for
I
that.
was going to say, you should be used to that by now. Ball outside. I couldn't resist that one. I'm sorry. You served that one up on a silver platter.
Set myself up for that one.
Yeah, you served that up on a silver platter. 2-2 the count. And 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th. KTUI Radio leads Budget Lodging 7-1. Bobby D and Mike Bittner from Sullivan City Park. Field number 1, bringing you a little 10 under Little League Baseball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. In the inning for Budget Lodging, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And as we have played 5.5, it's KTUI leading 7-1.
Did you know that your home can be turned into a liquid asset when you need money? Hi, this is Matt Dace with Sullivan Bank. Over the years, you've built equity in your home, and now you may want to tap into it. Maybe it's to help pay for college or to cover an unexpected expense. Sullivan Bank offers home equity loans so that you can put your equity to work for you today. Just stop by your local Sullivan Bank branch to learn more and experience a step up in service.
Say hi. Say hi to Grandpa. He's on the other side. Say hi to Grandpa. He's back at the station.
No, yeah. Barrett's looking around for Grandpa.
Grandpa's back at the station. Say hi to him in the microphone. Say hi, Papa.
Hi, Papa.
And I know Papa's saying hi back to you. So, did you have fun today watching the ball game? Barrett?
What?
Did you have fun watching the ball game today?
Yeah.
All right.
Just talking about this guy.
And the ball game is over.
Ball game is over.
And KTUI Radio with a 7-1 win over Budget Lodging. So, good ball game. They had that big fifth inning, scoring 5 runs. As KTUI, Budget Lodging went on top. They got a run in the top of the first inning with a walk and a base hit by Charles Sanders. Drove in Jeremiah Jenkins. KTUI tied it up in the bottom of the first. A leadoff walk to Barrett Schatz. He went around over to third and scored on a base hit by Brendan Feemster, who had a couple of hits today. One of the hitting stars for KTUI Radio, and drove in 3 runs. KTUI took the lead in the 4th inning at a leadoff walk, advanced on some pitches back to the screen, and then a base hit by Brody Binkholder drove in Brendan Feemster. And then in the 5th, they had a leadoff walk, and he went to third on some pass balls. And we had another walk to Barrett Schatz. A hit by Matt Driggers drove in a run, and there was a fielder's choice. And then Brendan Feemster drove in a couple in the inning to make it 7-1, and that's the final. So KTUI with a win.
The young man come up behind me. That's Landon Kane. That's Nick's son.
Okay.
And that's what I said. He said, I heard you talking about me.
Uh-oh.
That was when I was saying the last game I'd watched down here was him.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be a football star.
Well, we hope so.
Oh, he goes up and lifts weights all the time.
Yeah, he's getting ready. He's looking forward to football camps and all that good stuff that's coming up. And sitting in with us right now is Brad Schatz. And Brad is president of the is it the SBBA board? Is that right?
That's correct.
All right, Sullivan Boys Baseball Association. Brad, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. That was a tough one.
First and foremost, and thanks for your time. And let's talk a little bit about Sullivan Boys Baseball Association. What levels of baseball do you guys sponsor?
So basically 4-year-olds up through 14 and break that down mostly into 2-year age groups. And we're trying to follow along with what all the local leagues and tournaments play. So kind of got away from the Adams midgets of the Corey League that we used to have. And this year, just went 14U and down from there.
Now, like 10U, you can be 9 and 10.
Yep.
You'll have 9, 10-year-olds, same way 11, 12-year-olds on 12U and so forth. Now, what's the break off day for the different ages?
It's May 1.
May 1. Yep. So if they're not 10 or if they're not 11 before May 1, they play 10U and so on and so forth.
Yeah, mine turned 11, just turned 11 last week, so he's playing 10U.
Okay, so he's playing 10U. So, and what's with the year off, and I know that was tough on everybody. It kind of, in certain instances, I'm sure, kind of stunted the development of a lot of these kids. And you hate to see that at a real young age. But what's the response been like as far as people coming back and playing this year? Have your numbers been good?
The numbers have been great. Numbers were way up. I think we had 275, and we actually ended up splitting what used to be T-ball, and we made a coach pitch division to kind of give the kids a little more of a transition from T-ball instead of jumping straight from T-ball to a pitching machine throwing 35, 36. So now they've got that step in between. So we actually added a league this year.
Great, and that's so good to see that there's that many kids. Because you have to, I'm sure, be a little bit apprehensive about. Well, they had a year off. Are they going to come back?
Yeah.
And it seems like they've come back in spades.
I think everybody was eager to be out here and playing ball. The kids, you see a little bit of the rust.
Oh yeah.
But the development's been great. We've seen it in our kids. Throwing, hitting, from even after the first game, you can really see a change in the kids.
And that, and really that's what it's all about. Making sure the kids learn how to play the game the right way, and then making sure they have fun while they're playing the game.
Yep. Yeah, and love to see the kids, especially the ones that come in that, might not start out as strong. And I know we had one kid, first game, I think he went 0 for 4. Last game, he went 4 for 4. So you just seen the change in them, and they're out there and learning the game and enjoying it.
And the thing about it is you never know how these kids are going to develop as they get a little older. So, a young person who might maybe struggle a little bit at this age.
Yep.
But you encourage them to keep after it and keep working and keep trying to get better. Maybe in a couple of years down the road, as they get a little bit bigger, they get naturally a little bit stronger. Maybe it finally starts to hit in, and and all of a sudden they become a ball player.
Yeah, absolutely. And even beyond that, if you don't, maybe you don't even make it to high school, all this helps and just kind of develops kids and teamwork, learning how to get good at something. So anything you can do to learn how to get good in something, just a good life skill.
Well, you talk to employers, and when they look on resumes and they look at extracurricular activities, it's not so much were you a star on a sports team, or were you first chair in the orchestra, or were you the lead singer in the choir, or whatever. But it's just the fact that you participated in extracurricular activities, because there's something to learn at all levels in all different areas by being, like you said, part of a team, part of a group, an organization.
Absolutely. Yeah. Even umpires, that's something, if I'm looking at a resume and I see somebody who's been an umpire, I know they can deal with people. I know they can deal with some adversity and make a call when the heat's on.
Yeah, and we talked about that. We talked to Wyatt just a little bit, and I wanted to mention that before we got out. Wyatt Thompson is the head of the officials, and he said you need umpires.
Absolutely, yep. And I think that's a great thing to develop, especially people with experience playing ball. And if it's something you love, come on, reach out. We'll kind of help train you and bring you along.
Yeah, and really, we talked about it during the broadcast. There's such a shortage developing now at the high school level and even beyond. They're starting to have trouble getting umpires into the college level, and you find it here local levels. You brought up a good point, I think, is if you played the game, here's an opportunity for you to give back.
Absolutely. Yep.
And no matter what the sport.
Yep. And it can be league, it can be in tournaments. It's just it really is it helps you in life, I think.
Yep. And and we talked about for a young person, this you get up in a summer league like this in your local town. That's a way to make a nice little spending money, whether it's putting it aside for college or buying a car or whatever it might be for. You can pull in some money doing that here in the summertime.
Absolutely. Yep. Especially when we start playing 2 games a night, weekends and things like that.
Yeah, there you go.
I did it myself when I was in college.
Yeah.
So played or ref a tournament and pretty good. Beats a couple of days work.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Brad, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming up and joining us, visiting with us a little bit. And again, congratulations to the team on the win today. And we were just glad to be up here and be able to do this. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for coming out.
All right. That was Brad Schatz, who's president of the Sullivan Boys Baseball Association. And we appreciate him coming up and visiting with us to talk a little bit about the group and everything going on. Michael, we got a couple of spots we need to get in here real quick, and we'll come back and wrap it up. All right?
Sounds like a winner.
All right, we'll take our last break, and we'll be back with a final word after these messages.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at FrykesMarketOnline.com. That's FrykesMarketonline.com. See you soon.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
Hi, Danny Schmidt Auto Center. We're going to talk financing today, and we have close to 30 banks, credit unions, all kind of credit sources. Nick's got them down to about 5 or 6 that we mainly use, and those are the ones with the awesome interest rates. And it depends on the customer's application, which one we use. Folks, I'm telling you, we can do better than any bank or any credit union. Schmidt Auto Center, you can do it all right here under one roof.
Hi, my name is Amanda Okenfoos, loan officer at First State Community Bank in Gerald. Whether you're looking for a home or building a new one, it's good to have options. That's why First State Community Bank offers flexible options to fit your specific needs. Financing options include construction loans, fixed-rate mortgages, homes with acreage, lot and acreage loans, refinancing, and pre-qualification. Come see me, Amanda, at First State Community Bank in Gerald today. I'll work to find the right solution for you.
Well, Michael, good morning.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. KTUI came out on top in the game, which is good, but it's kind of, immaterial, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just kids out here getting a chance to be outside playing ball, getting some fresh air, enjoying themselves, and we're happy to be able to bring it to you. Enjoyed it. Thanks to all of our folks that came by and visited.
Absolutely.
With, Brad and Cody and Dave Schatz and Mr. Perry was up here a while ago, and we had Jason Alexander earlier,
yep.
and everybody came up and spent some time with us. We appreciate it. I know it. Folks out in listening land enjoyed it too. I think you had some folks letting you know that they were listening, enjoyed it, and appreciate Sam working things back at the station, and all those folks that maybe listened to us on YouTube. We're on YouTube Live.
Thanks again, for our boss getting all these everybody lined up for us.
Yeah, appreciate that as well, and. Again, I don't know if we're going to be doing any more of these games or not. That's just going to have to be kind of a we'll wait and see type of thing.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. But for right now, that'll do it from here at Sullivan City Park. And for Mike Bittner, this is Bobby D. Sam Scott back to the radio station. Thanks for listening in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, we're saying so long from Sullivan City Park.
102.1 KTUI Sullivan.
Looking at the weather forecast for KTUI listening area today, we have a slight chance of some rain this morning, otherwise cloudy with a high of 81. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 62. Sunshine, warm on Sunday with a high of 85. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 63. Sunshine Monday, high of 85. Monday night, becoming cloudy with a low of 66. We have a 40% chance of rain Tuesday, otherwise partly sunny with a high of 82. 50% chance of rain Tuesday night, low of 66. Showers likely, maybe a thunderstorm on Wednesday with a high of 81. Slight chance of rain Wednesday night, otherwise partly cloudy, low of 65. Thursday, 50% chance of rain, otherwise partly cloudy with a high of 83. 40% chance of rain Thursday night, low of 64, and a 40% chance of rain on Friday with a high of 80. That's look at your 102.1 weather forecast. This is Bobby D.
102.1 KTUI.